What's going on YouTube? Drummer Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, a little discussion vid for you guys. A lot of people been asking me, DM me about these Yeshayas, these things here. Because you know Yeezys, you guys already know, kind of go hand in hand about resale or not. I mean, let's go ahead and just bring it out there. Let's be for real. Should you hold or should you sell? First things first, these things are mad bricks, bro. Right now. I mean, like, okay, first of all, if you do have the smaller sizes, babe size, like probably a size 4 all the way up to about a size 7, maybe a 7.5, you're in good hands. It's still pretty good money to be made. But if you're in the upper size, like a size 9 and up, unless you have like a size 13.5 and a size 14.5 or even a size 16 or 15, major bricks. Other than those are kind of like the rare sizes. But like other than that, like, you know, 9, 9.5, 10, 11, 12, it's mad bricks right now. Like, I don't think, like, if you were to buy a pair and you're trying to sell it on one of these apps here, you not even gonna make your money back. So I don't really get that either. So unless they get like a coupon or something, I don't know. I guess people just kind of just dumping them, just scared, man. It's one of those things, little Timmy moments. There it is, little Timmy's. But should you sell or hold? I mean, can you return it? So you had the babe size. If you want to hold, go ahead. I could hold if you could, because I see those prices kind of going up. Let's say like for instance, like a size 6, I could see it going for like $350, $370. Right now they're going for about $320, $330, and then once, you know, all the little Timmies and stuff like that, when they start to sell, like, price will go down. But I feel like with the bigger sizes, it will go up. First things first, it was mad limited. Like, it was hard to get, especially on babe size. It was really hard to get. It sold out pretty quickly online and on Yeezy Supply and Adidas. It sold out within like a good, you know, first few minutes. So I feel like if you have the babe size, you're good to go. It will go up eventually, especially on, like, if history repeats itself. Let's look at some other colors, just for instance, right? Babe size, Cintrons, size 6, going for $350. See? I think that's pretty good. And now the Landmarks, a size 6 Landmarks is going for $390. What? That's kind of crazy, for real. I didn't see that. Were they always that much? And for these things, the shyest, I think the way you have to go about it is, like, whatever the statics is and whatever the Landmarks are, these won't be nearly as much. That's what I see. I don't see these being higher than the Landmarks by any means, anything close, especially the statics, because that's OG colorway. It's just so close together. Everybody like to compare, you know, colorways and all that. And I've yet to hear one person say anything like, oh, these are way better than, you know, Landmarks and all that. Except, you know, like the Cloud Whites is a different story because it had a little bit of blue in it. It's basically all white. I mean, so I think the Cloud Whites is like a different type of, it's still in the same family, but it's like, that one's like the all-star of the family compared to, like, you know, something like this one. These here this release reminds me so much of the Cintrons. It really does. It's basically almost like how it basically is right now. And if you look at the Cintrons as a size 9.5 and up, it's still pretty much brick size. They're actually even lower. And I predict these things might get even lower. I at least thought these things would be like still in the 270. Yeah, I honestly thought these would do a little bit better, just because it was like a little bit more limited and stuff. But it's really not doing all that great. Eventually, in a couple months, like, you know, you have to go even way past tax season. Like, maybe in the summertime, these things might go up to like 280, 270 tops. I mean, is it really worth it to make a couple extra lunch money for, you know, a big sizes? Big sizes 11, 12, 10 is done with. Maybe a 9, 9.5, they might go up a little bit, like, you know, 280 tops, maybe, but I wouldn't even mess with it, for real. Like, this is a shoe this is a personal shoe. I wouldn't want to invest my money onto something like this, unless, of course, it's a smaller size. I wouldn't mind invest money on the smaller sizes. I'm just saying. It's you know, it's the money size, of course. So let me explain again. So I feel like I'm over explaining it. Babe sizes from size 4 always to about 6.5 or 7. It's okay if you want to hold, but if you want to sell it now, you can make your money now, because you're making about, like, they're going for like 330. Yeah, they're going about like 330, 320, something like that on them for a size 6. So you make a $100 come up. That's pretty decent. Use that money to go get in something else. You guys already know, especially for the month of February, it's gonna be a lot more releases. You want to use that money to buy other things too as well. Just keep building up and, you know, get more stuff in your inventory, of course. But if you want to hold it to make your most profitable money, if you can, should be fine. I can definitely see a size 6 going for about, you know, 380, 390, something like that. Maybe even 4. I mean, look at the cloud, man. My goodness, the cloud, the landmarks. Yeah, the Centra is still going for like Centra size 6 going for 350. I mean, my goodness, the cloud whites a size 6 going for 400. Dang, I sold mine for like 330 back at SneakerCon Chicago. Wow, crazy what a little 2 months can do, huh? Wow, but yeah. Sometimes I get questions of what's it called, the reflective. The reflective was actually pretty limited. It was a shock drop only on Adidas. Pretty limited, but the crazy thing about those is just that reflectives, they're not really going all that high. It's actually pretty affordable. For a size 9, 9.5 is only going for like 390. Even like a size 10 going for like 360, size 11, 360. So it's actually pretty affordable, which is actually pretty crazy. And we're coming out to a stage to where like reflective is not what it all used to be. I mean, unless it's like the black or the original one, is not that big of a money. And actually these, the original statics reflective, they actually went down in price too. They were at 800 and now they're at like 600. So like I said, statics is just not what they used to be right now. It's not like $1,000 shoe or anything like that, because first of all, way too many colorways we've been getting lately. Way too many. It's all similar colorways. It all comes with a static and then non-reflective. I mean, reflective and then non-reflective. So it's kind of losing its, like, you know, aura, if you want to call it, you know, because they're just flooding the market with the reflectives. My goodness, the best one, the Yeezy, the glow and the reflective, is only going for like 350, 360. Like, that's like a steal to me. Like, that's well worth it for those. But for the reflectives, you know, for the reflective Yeshias, I mean, it's basically the same as the static reflectives, right? And only going for like 380. I say right now, man, I wouldn't even hold it. I would definitely dump it. I would definitely sell it. Make your money now, man, because that's a good come up. That's still a good come up. I mean, just about $150 come up. Pretty decent, in my opinion, you know? I mean, if you do hold, how much more could it really go up, honestly? I mean, they're going for like, what, 380, 390 right now? So if you hold it in a couple months, 6 months to a year, maybe go at 400, like 420, 450. I'm talking about, you know, my size 9.5, and then you guys can go from there. Of course, you know, the smaller sizes will be the highest price for some. It's always like that, babe size. I mean, honestly, I just don't see it going too much more higher than that. 420 at the most, probably 450 if you're lucky, depending on what day, and then it'll go back down. You know, it's just gonna be up and down. Right now, 390 is pretty good. Once Lil Timmy's and all that get all the pairs from Adidas, will be happening pretty quickly. Then of course people just gonna start dumping it and stuff. So the babe size on reflectors, ooh, they're going pretty nice. They're going for like about size 4 all the way to about 7, 7.5, going about like 4, between 400. Oh dang, size 6 and 5, it's going for like 450. So that's pretty good come up. That's a real good come up. I would definitely let those go. I mean, could they go to 500? Supposedly, yeah. I mean, what's the extra $50 for a hold for 6 months? Is that really worth it? You know, usually when I like to hold pairs of shoes, you know, to me, it gotta be worth it, as in like it'll go up to like another $100 or something like that, or just to be worth the hold. You know what I mean? The only reason I hold is unless I have, like, if I don't have a show within like in a couple months or something like that, and that's why it just collects dust and just waits until I have another event to sell at. Yeah, that's when I do holds. But other than that, I really just try to just get rid of most of the stuff, dump it, and use that money for the next release. Smart. So that's what I say. Explain again. Reflective, I say go ahead and let them go now. I feel like the price is pretty good. I really don't see them going like too crazy. We're not in the reflective days where it used to be like $900 to $800 anymore. $1,000, I don't think so. I mean, even the black reflective, once they released, the black reflective is one of the best ones. They're still going for about $800, which is like pretty darn good. They were like at $1,600, remember? So if you guys didn't let those go before or after the release, man, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much a wrap. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going back by past history and just kind of look and just kind of determine how I usually do my sell or hold. But for something like this, man, it's really not that sought after. You know, I don't think that many people even really liked it or wanted it. A lot of people just disliked the fact that Kanye just released a shoe that was so close to everything that we've been getting. Statics, Cloud Whites, Centrons, now these. I mean, that's 4 colors. It's pretty daggone close. I mean, so something like that is, you know, it gets played out and it just floods the market. So that's, if you're into resale, then it's kind of a bad move. I don't think I would invest in something like this. That's just me. I wouldn't invest in this particular Yeezy, but you know, could be wrong. Maybe down 6 months in a row these things go like crazy up. So who knows? But that's just my opinion. I don't think so, man. All right, guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpermanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.